In our gospel today, we read Jesus' parable of the sower. In Galilee, where the terrain tended to be very uneven and mixed and hilly, it was only on narrow strips of land in the valleys and riverbanks where seed would be sown. And so the parable gives us an accurate sense of the agricultural situation of the area where Jesus was teaching. And as the parable goes, the sower spread his seed, with some of it falling on a path, some of it falling on rocky ground, some falling among thorns, and some falling on rich soil where it produced fruit. The soil on which the seed falls is the world. It represents each one of us, and the seed represents the Word of God. It is God who pours himself into our souls. The amount of fruit produced depends on the condition of the soil. In other words, the amount of spiritual fruits produced or grace we receive from God largely depends on how open we are to receiving it. Whenever we receive any one of the sacraments, infinite grace is made available to us. But the amount of grace that we will actually receive depends on the degree to which we are open to receive it. God does not force his grace upon anyone. It is a gift. And so if I want to give you a gift, you have to be willing to receive it in order for me to give it. When we attend Mass like we're doing here today, when we receive the Eucharist or any of the other sacraments, we have the opportunity to both receive grace and make ourselves more open to receiving future graces from God. When we cooperate with God's grace, we help make ourselves into the rich soil that Jesus is talking about in our gospel, in which the seed, that is, the Word of God, may grow and produce spiritual fruits in us.